Hey, how's it going? In today's video, what I'm going to be doing is introducing you to what I believe is the best all-in-one workspace software that anyone could use at all. So this software is called Notion, and I actually only discovered it a couple of months ago, about 3 or 4 months ago. And I actually discovered it by mistake because some developer was using this software and I just thought to myself, what is that he's using? It looks amazing. He actually didn't mention it in the video. He was just demonstrating something using Notion. So without talking too much, let's get straight into it. And we're here on their website, which is notion.so. And you can see it tells you all-in-one workspace. And this tool can be used by absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a personal user, just solo user, or if you're a small business or medium or even an enterprise business. It works for absolutely everyone. And here's just a glimpse of some of the features with Notion. You can see you can create team wikis for your whole organization, projects and tasks, notes and docs. And you can see a lot of major companies do use Notion already. This is just a small number of all the big companies that use it, and rightly so, because again, like I said, great software. And yeah, you can see it does empower absolutely everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a team that's in products or engineering, HR, design, sales, or marketing. So to use Notion, you can get it on iOS or Android or Mac or Windows. And you can also get it as a web clipper, which is basically a Chrome and Firefox extension. Now, I personally use it on Android, and of course, for the most part, I use it on Windows, which is exactly where I'm going to demonstrate it right now. So the funny part is I'm actually using Notion to keep my notes here just for this particular video. So you can see I actually have a demo area, and I'll get to this in a second, but basically what this is a page, and you can see these are all the other demos that I've done so far, and this particular one for this video is in here. So what we're going to talk about first is the left hand panel, and I'm going to start off with the workspace. So this drop down here basically allows you to select your workspace, and how I like to imagine workspace is your area for you personally or your business. So you can see here I have all these other workspaces. Now these were just created when I was testing out Notion. I do want to delete them because now I only use my personal one, but these are actually all my other projects or businesses. Now Kingsley Media Productions, that's actually my web and multimedia development business, and Kingsley.tech as well is my second business. And these two are ideal for a workspace because that basically means I just keep information or documents regarding these two businesses. So that's just a clear understanding of workspaces, and it's fairly straightforward and self-explanatory. So we'll move on next to the settings and the plan. And if we go here into settings, you can see very simple, nothing complicated, everything you can understand yourself. But if we come to where it says upgrade, you can see these are all the plans that Notion provides. So for individuals, you can use the personal plan, which is currently what I'm on, and I do actually plan on upgrading to the personal pro. Now you can pay that off, €4 a month. That's absolutely nothing given what you get. And my reason for actually wanting to upgrade is because of having unlimited guests. So basically you can share your Notion pages with anyone or even the whole workspace. And I did actually forget to show that. You can see here, this last workspace is Damira's Notion, which is my girlfriend's workspace. So she shared her whole workspace with me, and I have access to, help her manage some stuff within that. So that's really useful, and that's one of the reasons why I do want to upgrade. The other reason is pretty much the only other difference is API access. For me, this is great for development, and it is something that I'm going to be using once it does come out for this plan. That's kind of why I haven't upgraded it as well at this moment, but it's still worth it for me with this. Oh yeah, and of course you also get version history as well that you can actually use to track other previous versions that you had. So that's pretty much it for the settings. Again, all self-explanatory. You can come in here yourself and discover it and just take a look around. So the next thing I'm moving on to is sharing, which I've already briefly discussed. So again, you can share with absolutely anyone. And for example, this whole page, if I wanted to share it publicly, just simply come up here, click share, and I can enable it to share it to web, and it gives me a link that I could give to people. And of course, if you click add people, you can actually add people via email as well. And you can see here, you can copy link. If you want to learn more about sharing, it's over here. You can just click on that. Sharing is very important to me because one of the benefits with Workspace is if you were to go with the team plan, you can see here that you can add members. And you know, members is something that's really beneficial to, I guess, bigger teams, definitely more than one person anyway. But for me personally, I don't need that. So rather than having workspaces for all my businesses, what I did was I just created different pages. So you can see my businesses actually sit underneath Chimezie Group and all these pages. So if I was to go into Chimezie Group, see, all my projects for Chimezie Group and businesses are in there. So Kingsley Media Production is actually the one that I use the most. As you can see, this is quite robust in terms of how I've designed this. Now it's still all in the making and development. I only kind of focus on the main stuff that I use a lot. So potential clients, onboarded clients, database. The DB I just put there for database. Now again, you can customize this to suit you, your business, whatever it may be. This is just how I designed it for me. So that's it for sharing. Now pages and blocks. I've kind of discussed pages as well. Like I said before, these are pages. Now blocks are these little things that you can see coming up. So these 6 dots, if I hover over an element or an item, you can see we have this here, and that is a block. Basically, a block allows you to create different features. So if I click on an empty space here, this is a block. This empty space is a block. The minute you see the 6 dots, you know it's a block. And if I was to press / on an empty block, you can see I can add all these block elements. So for example, I can add text page, another page, that's also a block. So I've just added that one there. Let me go back. I'll do the / again. You can see there's more stuff. Then you get to like advanced kind of blocks. You've inline, you've databases. And databases is something that I'm going to talk about next in templates. So yeah, blocks are really important. So, you know, even if you go into a page, which is a block, you can still create a block within that block. It's not as confusing as I'm making it sound. It's very, very useful to have, you know, even videos, you can make that as a block. Link to that. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. So templates in Notion are really useful. So if I was to go into this page, you can see it's all empty in here. And if I click on templates, I can select a range of different templates that I could use, and they categorize them as well to marketing, human resources, engineering, education, design, and so on. Now you can actually create your own templates for whatever it may be, and you can share that online, or you can even go online and download other people's templates, which is really useful. As you can see here, we have this travel planner. So what I'm going to do is use this template. So what it's going to now do is set that page to the travel planner template, and you can see what it brings in: Google Maps, you know, a travel planner, and this right here is a database. At this very moment on this page, it's actually down as an inline database. If you come over here and click open as, you're now in the page for that database. And as you can see, Notion gives you these breadcrumbs, so you can basically navigate back to certain areas within the line of breadcrumbs. Now, databases are really useful. You can link other databases together. You can even create a link in another page just to display a particular database. So this is this database, but if I was to go to like demo area, I could do like a / and type in link. You can see I can create a linked database, so it would link to that particular database. To go back again, another key feature in databases are views. So you can create your own different views for a database. So for example, you could have like an employees database. Actually, they do have that. So if I go in here, my Notion templates that I plan on using in future. Employees database. You can see here I can set a view for department or location, and it can filter by that. This is really useful because, you know, it allows you to visualize all the different filters that you may have in a more efficient and robust way. So yeah, that's it for database. And the final topic for this video is exporting. So if I was to go here on this page and then come to the three dots on the top right, now you can see we have export, and we can export in PDF, HTML or Markdown. And that is amazing because if I was to export this page, it also exports all the subpages and subpages of subpages and so on. It basically just gives you a whole website. So you could technically create like FAQ system or a knowledge base or a wiki and just export all of that and embed it into your website. And that is actually something I do plan on, you know, doing in the future. So that's a really powerful thing to have. And again, you can import. So if I was to export my page, I could give you that and then you could import it into your Notion. So yeah, as you can see from all of that, Notion is extremely robust and really powerful as well. And there's a lot of capabilities. It's just a matter of how creative you can get with whatever they give you. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and definitely subscribe for more future Notion videos.